Yee, oh howdy, I sure do love me a failed show. You know, the ones that were made and abandoned due to never being picked up. You know, where's the passion, right? Do these so-called creators just create characters and plots simply in hopes of getting them picked up by a network? And then, you know, when that fails to happen, poof! Nothing ever comes of them, and all the characters are gone and forgotten. That would be why I'm here, to, you know, dig up some of these from the great big pile of content failure. You know, I'll bring back some of these shows and characters to an audience of about 35 people. So how's that sound, you know? So let's just get right into it, shall we? Now, this particular show might be scarce, as I couldn't really find any, you know, anyone really talking about it besides one person saying that the Loch Ness Monster character was, you know, handsome and they had a crush on them. You know, just some typical furry activities, which is fine by me. But you know what? As long as there's no damn Loch Ness Monster trying to give me no damn tree fitty. Wait a second, did I just say he was trying to give me some damn tree fitty? No, I'm not giving him no damn tree fitty, that's what I'm saying. Though that's the extent of it. No one behind the scenes ever talked about it or promoted it really, as far as I know. One of the character designers did use it as reference to promote some other stuff on their website, but come on, seriously, you know, do some people really only make things to make money? I mean, where's the love, right? How dare they? Please like and subscribe. Anyways, the show in question is known as Paranormal Roommates, and you'll notice it has a bit of that regular show style to it, but we'll get to that. It was simply a pilot that was shared to Cartoon Network's YouTube in 2013, which was actually included with a batch of other shows as well, some that you may even heard of, shows such as Steven Universe, OKKO, and Clarence, and along with some shows that absolutely failed along with it. But you know what, I'm not going to mention those unless it's worth making a video about, if you know what I mean, huh? But before I share my thoughts and, you know, also the concept for the show Paranormal Roommates, I just want to throw out what interests me the most. You know, it was simply that the graphics were exactly that of a regular show. I know I said that they were kind of similar just a second ago, but dang, they're actually pretty spot on, I'm going to have to say. You know, I didn't see that JG Quintel had anything to do with this, which is kind of strange, but I guess it's not uncommon to share some styles. You know, he was a storyboard artist, but I just thought it was, you know, JG's style. I mean, I don't know, I guess it is what it is. Welcome to the realm of incoherent sentences. That's a bunch of babbling right there, isn't it? I'm a damn dork. Now, the creator of Paranormal Roommates, Benton Connor, had worked on regular show as a storyboard artist, originally hired by Cartoon Network to work on Flapjack, just as JG did as well, and he also attended CalArts at, you know, probably about the same time, or roughly the same time. Well, probably not the same time, but whatever, you know. Thus, I believe they realized his work on Flapjack and decided to bring him on to regular show. Then boom, bang, backstab, he steals their style and creates Paranormal Roommates, which turns out to be a big failure and everybody's disappointed. Well, okay, that didn't happen, but I'm not sure what really happened, so I'm ad-libbing here. Okay, thank you very much. So anyways, it still doesn't explain just how he got to clone the style for his show, just because he helped out with art on the regular show. I mean, it's right on par with the style, just without the heavy hidden humor that regular show gave us. It really could have used some help from JG in that department because, like I said, great style. It's just the jokes were not that special at all. I mean, I do like the concept. It's actually not bad. And, you know, it sort of has an American Dad vibe as well. I mean, sort of. Because it revolves around two creatures, the likes of which we all know. Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster, aka Nessie in the show, who are both part of the Paranormal Witness Protection Program. They are assigned to be protected and to, you know, just try to fit in with society through, you know, weird little different wacky methods. Thus, they are assigned to an agent of the NSU, the National Secrecy Unit, named Harvey. Now, Harvey reminds me of a song, a glorious song. You know, you might want to go check this one out. I know this is random, completely off topic, but this is a great song. You know, rest in peace, boys. Okay, so there's not much content to base this whole thing off of. It was just a little mini pilot. It was like 7 or 8 minutes long, kind of forgettable, whatever. And I know I said that it was like American Dad. I just thought of Roger when Nessie and Bigfoot went out in public and, you know, used their disguises. It's kind of Roger's thing, you know, whatever. You know, I'm just friggin' connecting pins here, you know, connecting nothing. Not that it played a very big role at all within the episode, but, you know, it really only revolved around Nessie and Bigfoot being inside of Harvey's apartment the whole time while he gets called into work. You know, like a whole becoming functional members of society type thing, a task to see if they can handle being on their own and follow the rules that Harvey gave them while he's gone. You know, that's the deal. I'm telling you, it's actually a really cool concept, and depending on how they would have went about following up the show, I think it could have been, you know, at least a great mini-series. Though, if it just went on to follow Nessie and Bigfoot being stuck at home the whole time, it probably wouldn't have gone on to be a great anything. compelling. So I have to say one thing, they weren't super compelling main characters anyhow. I mean, something was lacking between them. The chemistry was just not there. You know, remember how I said that a great show or game revolves around a great duo? Yeah, these weren't them. Just something too blasé about them. They really needed something more. Granted, it was only one short episode, but you know, still I got that feeling, you know, I got the vibe. Anyways, maybe if they ended up adding more characters, obviously more mythological creatures, you know, made them a bit more compelling and gave them a grander story, I think it could have done really well. I guess I could say one thing, the intro to the show is pretty cool and it was all done in a sort of pixel animation style. I love pixels. It was even paired with the regular show-esque theme song, and also along with some goofy gags and voices, you know, something that you would straight up hear at a regular show as well. You'll just have to watch it for yourself to know what I mean, but you'll get exactly what I mean when you do. Oh, and as well, it actually has a pretty solid voice cast as well, you know, with Gary Cole as the commissioner who calls in Harvey into work, Paul Britton as Harvey, Bill Schatt as Nessie, and Paul Scheer as Bigfoot. So overall, pretty good for just a few voices that they had shared, as expected with the pilot. Now, back to the plot. Nessie and Bigfoot are left with a list of rules. Left alone, that is. Nessie then decided to make a list himself, a list involving all of the things that Harvey doesn't want him or Bigfoot to do. So that's just what they followed, until Bigfoot figured this all out and realized that, you know, Nessie was trying to set them both up, and then decided that they should then follow the rules, thus leading Bigfoot to then accidentally spill some milk, which seemed to be a big deal on the list of things that they should not do for some reason. And then, why the hell do I keep saying then so many damn times? My bad, everybody, whatever. Anyways, yada yada, they start a fight over the, you know, and break another rule, the no fighting rule. And a burglar comes in and breaks in, and they have to fight him off. The burglar then pulls out a gun in a rather regular show type fashion until Harvey comes in and smacks the burglar in the head with a lamp. And then that's pretty much it. The show ends. Wow, I guess just forget giving you the plot. There's the whole damn episode for you, huh? I mean, I'm just really spitting it all out there. Spitting facts, if you will. There you go. Now, the reason why I brought up the whole spilt milk situation was because that's what the episode's joke led up to. They tried to clean the mess earlier on, and ended up just making it worse, you know, just something goofy and wacky. The burglar then gets knocked out right into the mess at the end by Harvey, to which Harvey says, all right, who made the mess? Instead of questioning anything about the burglar right before him, like a real whodunit, a fine goof indeed, a good old rib tickler, if you will. Honestly, it was all just sort of forgettable, but I'm telling you, if it just had some better writing, it might have worked. Yeah, just like every other failed show out there in the world. I mean, the most replayed part of the whole episode on YouTube is the ending credit sequence when it just shows the Cartoon Network studio logo outro, whatever the heck it is. Not really a part of the show at all, so I think that's all that there needs to be said. Though I do have more to say. It just goes to show that creators for shows like this, I think, don't really care, especially if it's just some random concept with some random characters that they just made up on the spot, something that they just randomly threw together in hopes of making money off of. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with Paranormal Roommates or anything, because IMDb does state that it was based off a 2008 short film from CalArts, though I cannot confirm nor deny this one. It could be true, the creator did attend, but you kind of know it's bad when some random person on DeviantArt actually creates a better storyline and episode list, a more compelling one than the actual show itself. I really do feel like this show had potential, I just don't believe that the passion was there, sadly. It would have truly needed a lot more work. You know, just like me. Bye-bye. Okay, my bad, Benton. I see that he did post this on Tumblr a while ago stating that these were old characters from his CalArt days, so here you go, have this one. Also, I found that there was a change.org petition, you know, quite some time ago with a goal of 50, but 45 people did sign up to try to bring this show to light, you know, so there you go, have that too.